What up, guys? Dale here with another video on the 300C SRT8. Today we're doing a little bit of suspension upgrades. So what we're doing today is we're doing track bars. These are made by a company, Spoon, something like that. They actually give you installation instructions, which is pretty helpful. Gives you all the torque specs for everything you need. For the rear trailing arms, and of course the sway bar end links. As you can see here, the stock ones just cast aluminum, and of course they give you rubber bushing from stock, which always fails over time. And then of course the Spoon ones, as you can tell, are made out of heavy duty steel along with a nice polyurethane bushing with a grease cert on it. And of course these do take special grease. It's over here. You have to use silicone grease, not, what did they say? They said something, just your regular grease will destroy their bushings. They actually say it in here. All bushings come pre-lubed. Do not use petroleum-based grease, because those will destroy their bushings. And of course, here you can see the sway bar. Big difference. Looks like sometimes you can order these in red, but right now it looks like only black is available. Been nice to have matching, but you can actually order these in black right now as well. So if you wanted the black ones, you could get matching, but I just wanted the red so it'd stand out a little bit better. So on the car, I've got two of them already kind of put on. You can see it looks way better than it did before, and you can tell with these rear sway bars, you want to make sure the grease certs face backwards, because if they're facing forwards, especially up here, there would be no room to get a grease gun into. So make sure you face the grease certs facing the rear of the vehicle, so that way you can actually get access to them and put them on there. They do include a washer with the rear sway bars, so make sure you put that on there. It says to go in between their sway bar and the sway bar end link, or the sway bar itself. Trailing arm is pretty self-explanatory, as you can see here. It has to go this way, otherwise the grease cert will be up here and it'd be impossible to grease it. And then on top of that, it does have this cutout, which has to be at the bottom. So as you can see, I already got this side pretty much apart. I've got the rear sway bar pretty much loose, or the rear sway bar end link loose. So next, as you can see, there's grease thrown everywhere because the axle boots are leaking. So next, there's going to be another video where we're going to be doing the axles. We also have polyurethane bushings for the rear diff. And you can tell they're on their way out the door. It's old. The car's got 150 on it, so it's time to start replacing some stuff. Probably end up doing the wheel bearings while we're there, because in order to take out these axles, you have to basically drop the differential down. Of course, take out the exhaust out the way, lower the diff, and then take out the axles while it's lowered. It looks like the easiest way. Otherwise, you're gonna have to remove a lot of suspension to try and squeeze those axles out of the way. So, but there you go. Pretty easy. It didn't take me very long. 18 millimeters socket, and then use an 18 millimeter wrench on this side. For these, the nut side 16 millimeter wrench, 15 millimeter socket, and then of course the opposite up there, you need a 16 millimeter wrench, 15 millimeter wrench, and 16 millimeter socket. You can take it right off. And torque specs, I want to say around 35 for the sway bar, and I want to say 65 for the trailing arm, but it's all in the instructions. Pretty nice pieces from them. They do say do not over grease these, or you can bust out the bushings on those and they will fail prematurely. So there you go, pretty simple. looks better and should ride much better, but we'll find out on the way home. All right, thanks guys.